everybody, my name is Mike Mortel, and my wife Danny and I own a Scout Olympic camper. We've had it for approximately 4 to 5 months and absolutely love it. Though the one thing we're still trying to figure out is really the most optimum way to use the storage that is provided in the Scout camper. So right now, underneath the dinette, there are 2 cubbies that are approximately 32 inches deep, and we're only using it to store our hiking boots, which works, but as we're driving around, they tend to shift around and end up at the very back of the cubby, which means one of us has to lay down and reach way back in there to grab them out every time we want to go hiking. So I'm gonna try to build some drawers to put into those storage cubbies in order to use that space a little bit more efficiently, make it more useful, and hopefully that will just help us kind of organize things in a little bit better manner. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what it looks like right now. I'll show you the plans that I got drawn up, and then we'll try to go ahead and build it and see if it turns out or not. A couple notes. First off is the faceplate that is on the front of this cubby. We're gonna have to make some modifications to that in order to allow the drawers to slide in and out. Secondly, there is a cable or a couple cables running across up underneath there that run from the Goal Zero battery over to this side of the camper, where you can actually connect the truck to the camper in order for you to charge the Goal Zero battery while you're driving. So we just got to be aware that that is up there, make sure it stays out of the way, and that we don't do any damage to it while installing these drawers. Here's a quick SketchUp that I did of the drawers themselves. Initially I was really wanting to use drawer slides, but once I started looking into it, I realized that that was going to be a little bit more of a complicated build. So I decided to go ahead and use 2-inch casters that are sunken up into the drawers themselves. As you can see here, I'll notch out the 4 corners, build this little cubby, and then those casters will sit up nice and clean in there. The other thing to note is these casters are not the rotation kind, so they're fixed in place. That will help guide the drawer itself in and out of that cubby spot and hopefully keep it from binding up at all. And then once these drawers are built and in there, I'll kind of align them up how I want and figure out how I'm going to build the face plates to mount on the front of these to give it a nice clean look. And then also that will allow me to build some sort of locking mechanism so that way these are not sliding out or rolling out as we're driving down the road. Alright, so the faceplate is out. It came out pretty easy and really didn't have any issues. It came out a lot cleaner than I thought to. So first step was removing the back bracing that was behind the faceplate on this side. There were 2 screws that I pulled out. And then I simply cut along the top here, here, and then down on this side, right here. And then I basically just had to yank it out. All right, so here's the final product. This is one of the drawers. The other one's already in there, but just wanted to kind of show you how it turned out. So on the bottom, we have our 2-inch casters. They've been sunken up into the bottom of the drawer to save as much space as possible. And then on the front, we have a handle and a lock to keep it in place while we're driving. And then one little thing I added on the back was just a piece of, this is just window sealer, in order to kind of dampen it as I'm pushing it into its spot, and also keep it from rattling as much as possible. So for this drawer, our plan is actually to use it as our cat's kitty litter. This little travel kitty litter kit fits perfectly in here. And we are taking him on his first trip tonight to see how he handles it, and if he is okay, then he'll start coming on a lot of our adventures with us. So hopefully it goes smoothly.